Welcome to our tour of the Round Tower, one of the oldest and most iconic landmarks in the city. Before you enter the tower, take a moment to look up and admire its architecture. Do you see the sign near the top of the tower?
The mysterious sign is actually a puzzle that King Christian IV designed. The puzzle combines the symbols, images and letters both in Latin and Hebrew, along with a heart, crown and sword. These elements refer to the building's founding date and Christian IV himself. The solution is not obvious, but it seems to be this: justice and God in the crowned heart of King Christian IV.
Built in the 17th century as an observatory for the University of Copenhagen. The Round Tower was built by King Christian IV, who had a vision of creating a dual-purpose structure that would serve as an observatory and a library for the university. The tower's design was innovative and unique, departing from the traditional Danish style and featuring a cylindrical shape and a spiral ramp instead of stairs.
The tower is famous for its spiral ramp, which winds 7.5 times around the tower's hollow core and leads to the top, where visitors can enjoy a panoramic view of the city. But why was a ramp constructed instead of stairs?
One is that it was designed to make it easier to transport heavy and delicate instruments to the observatory. Another is that it was meant to allow the king to ride up to the top on horseback or in a carriage. A third is that it was inspired by ancient structures, such as the Tower of Babel, or by German Renaissance castles, which also had spiral ramps. About halfway up the tower this access to the old library, which is part of the Trinity Church. It has a beautiful wooden ceiling and showcases different exhibitions. When I was there, I saw a display of wolves.
Nearby there is one of the original toilets that can be inspected. There was a second toilet at the top which is now a kissing booth seat. The ramp has been used for various purposes over the years, such as bicycle races, concerts, exhibitions and even a bulletproof test. Ascending this enchanting staircase leads visitors to the tower's summit, where a breathtaking panorama of the city unfolds. The construction of the tower began in 1637 and took 5 years to complete, resulting in a magnificent edifice that stands 34.8 meters high and offers spectacular views of the city. The Round Tower is not only a historical landmark, but also the oldest functioning observatory in Europe, where you can admire the stars and planets through a telescope which is still in use today.
One of the most fascinating that many visitors will miss is that if you look carefully at some of the glass windows, you will see names and dates scratched by visitors over the centuries.
Planetarium dial, that was installed in 1656 by the Danish astronomer and mathematician Ole Romer. This clock was designed to help astronomers and scholars in their observations and studies. The large brass disc that shows the positions of the planets and the zodiac signs is a masterpiece of engineering and art. It is also a testament to the scientific curiosity and creativity of the 17th century. If you are feeling adventurous, you can look down the hole in the floor that has a glass cover.
Just around the corner you can sit on the kissing seat and look out the window at the church roof. Don't forget these to be a toilet.
Now you can go up the short narrow steps out onto the viewing platform at the top of the tower. Views of the city's most iconic landmarks, such as the City Hall, the Marble Church, and the Rosenborg Castle. You'll also see the copper-clad observatory dome, where astronomers still observe the stars.
The Round Tower served as an observatory for several decades, but as technology advanced, more sophisticated observatories were built, and the Round Tower gradually lost its primary function as an astronomical observatory. will see the original railings around the tower have been preserved since the 17th century. They are now complemented by a new, higher railing that ensures safety and comfort. But imagine how thrilling it must have been to lean over the edge and see the rooftops and streets below.
You can enter the observatory and gaze at the stars through the telescope. The Round Tower is a place where history, science and culture meet in a fascinating way.
Don't forget to visit the Trinity Church, also known as Trinitatis Kirk Trinity, next door to the Round Tower. The church is an example of Baroque architecture. You can admire the frescoes and has a magnificent organ and a striking altarpiece. Don't miss the opportunity to see it for yourself.